Hello and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a speed wash on the BMW X1. It's winter, the temperature right now is about 6 degrees. May not look it, but it's cold, so I'm going to try and get the car washed as quickly as possible. So I'm going to set up the camera onto a time lapse and just bash on through it. I'm going to stick the GoPro on my head and we'll swap and change between shots. But let's get this one done. I'll show you what I'm going to use. For the wheels, I'm going to use some Garage Therapy Wheel Shampoo along with the AMD Details APC and Autoglanz Rebound, and I've got the Wheel Shampoo also in the IK Foamer. Pre-wash, I've got a Citrus Prewash mixed up at 5:1, Wax Planet 8 Below Snowfoam, and then the Blitz Detail and Jelly Bean Shampoo in the Snowfoam cannon. As it is raining, I'm just going to be going for some quick protection, really just a top up to the Garage Therapy Sigma that I've already applied. And I'm going to be using the Blitz Detailing Slick Ceramic Quick Detailer. This actually works really well as a spray on rinse off product, which should give me about another few weeks protection at least, hopefully until I get some dry weather where I can lay down another coat of the 2 Sigma. The purpose of this video is to essentially show you how long it takes me to do a wash on my car, whether it's in the rain or in winter time. When it's not nice weather, the temperatures are down, the rain's on, detailing sometimes isn't a very fun hobby to have. And if you're into detailing, you're most likely going to want to have a clean car as much of the time as possible, whether that's in the summer, in the spring, in the autumn or in the winter. It just happens to be winter now, and I want to show you how quickly I can wash my car in the winter to a relatively good standard whilst still being safe on the paint. And what I'm going to do is I've already started a timer. When it comes to the end of the video, I'll tell you exactly how much time it took me from the first Citrus Pre-wash application to the final protection application and rinse off. What you'll have noticed that I've done is put the Citrus Pre-wash on and the Snowfoam on first. Because the Snowfoam that I'm using, I know it's going to dwell there for a long time, especially in this kind of temperature and weather, and that's going to allow me to blast round all 4 wheels and quickly get the wheels done, allowing the pre-wash plenty of time to go to work on any road grime that's stuck to the paint. After applying the pre-wash products, I quickly went round all 4 wheels and done the tyres with Autoglanz Rebound, giving them a quick rinse down before going back in with the AMD Details all-purpose cleaner to do the wheels and arches, and then a nice little coating of the Garage Therapy Wheel Shampoo on top to add a bit of extra cleaning power and a little bit of lubrication, because all I've got in both of my wash buckets, that's the wheel wash bucket and the actual car wash bucket, is just hot water to keep my hands nice and warm. Now, a lot of people will probably notice that I'm doing the wheel arches and the wheel barrows. The reason for that is that it's not taking an awful lot of extra time to do that, and for me, I find that the wheel arches, especially in this car, get extremely dirty and they hold on to a lot of grime. So for the extra 1.5 to 2 minutes that it takes per wheel, I feel like it's a worthwhile task in doing. Just a quick note, if MD is getting bored watching me washing all 4 wheels, it's not something that I normally put in my videos, but as this is a one continuous shot video, I'm just going to show everything so that I've got an accurate representation of how long it does take to do it. However, if you are a little bit bored already and you want to crack on to something else, there is timestamps on this video, so feel free to skip on through it a little bit. With all four wheels now being complete, I can start rinsing off the Snowfoam and pre-wash combination. And do me a favour, pause the video now and leave your guesses in the comments as to how long it took me to get the Snowfoam on, do the wheels, and how long the Snowfoam has dwelled for there before I've started to rinse it off. For anybody that has actually written down a guess in the comments at the duration that the Snowfoam was dwelling for there, I'm going to take your word for it that you actually paused it and you haven't just waited to hear what I've said. But I can in fact reveal that that Snowfoam and pre-wash combination was sitting on the paint for a solid 21 minutes without any kind of signs of drying out. Yes, it's starting to thin out a little bit, but what you also have to remember is that it's raining as well, so that's going to help wash a little bit of it off. But very impressive dwell time from the Wax Planet 8 below there. No messing about now that the Snowfoam and pre-wash has been rinsed off, and it's going to be straight on to the application of the car shampoo. Yes, that's right, I said application of car shampoo. I don't normally do this, I normally use the 2-bucket safe wash method, but with it being winter and with this whole thing being about speed, all I wanted to have to do in this instance is carry my rinse bucket around the car with me while I quickly wash it with the contact wash. Bearing in mind that the Citrus Prewash and Snowfoam combination has already done a lot of work to get rid of the majority of any dirt and road grime that's already on the paint. I am still trying to be as careful as I can, washing the car in sections. As you've seen, I've left the bottom section of the door there because I'm going to go around that area last, because I don't want to do one side all the way down to the bottom and move over to the other side. Even if I have rinsed the wash mitt out, there's still a chance that there could be any grit or anything stuck in it, and I don't want to drag that over the top half of the other side of the car, if that makes sense. At this point as well, my good old GoPro ran out of memory on the memory card, so the rest of the clips are going to be from the camera, so I am taking a little bit of a risk with the rain being on and just moving the camera about to get those final few shots before I finish up with this video.
could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane.
I've now finished up with the wash process, and I'm really happy with how quickly it's came in. I'm now moving on to the protection phase, and like I mentioned at the start of the video, this is just going to be a quick protection. Because of the weather, I can't apply any kind of sealant that's not spray on, rinse off, or a wax or anything like that because it's raining. What I'm applying is the Blitz Detailing Ceramic Quick Detailer. You can still apply this like a traditional quick detail spray where you spray it on a panel, go over it with a microfiber and then buff off. However, it also works incredibly well as a spray on, rinse off product. Very, very similar to G-On Wet Coat in the way that you spray it on and instantly get that water repellency on the paintwork, as well as a really nice glossy finish, which I find incredible just from a spray on, rinse off product. Especially one that comes in as cheap as the Blitz Detailing one does. Now that I've just finished applying the QD to the wheels, I can let you know that the time taken to complete the wash was 48 minutes. Now that I'm all finished up, there's not going to be any drying of the car, it's just going to be left to get rained on, but I'm pouring out the rinse water here and it's actually relatively clean, so the pre-wash done a really good job. And coming into some finishing shots, I would just like to take this moment to say thanks for watching, it's really appreciated. I hope you liked the video. If you have, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.
Fast asleep when they scheming, better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me.